Good morning, students. Today we are going to start civics chapter, that is about your Indian Constitution. Indian Constitution, how this Indian Constitution started, or you can say how our country has established some rules and regulation for their own country's governance. So the first thing is that after the independence of India, how and why there was a need of constitution. Now what is constitution? Constitution means it's a book, or you can say it's a group of rules and regulation which help you to find what type of things, what type of rules, regulations you generally take to run a government. That is called as constitution. So after the independence, for the proper running of the government, there arises the need of the constitution. As constitution is there, the word constitution means it's a document of rules, regulations and different systems that a government should follow so that the whole country will follow that same rule. That is called as constitution. Every country has their own constitution, and as we know, we were very much late after the independence. So when the constitution was framed, when we have to start making the constitution, we had adopted many constitutional views from different countries. Like first we had taken the idea of fundamental right. Fundamental rights we are going to discuss further, that there are some basic rights that all the citizens should follow, like freedom of speech, freedom of traveling, freedom of doing the religion or worship. These are the fundamental rights that each citizen has to follow. That means they can do that all rights. So the fundamental right idea was being taken by USA, and even some of the federation system. Federation system means our government has started making their processing or starting their management from the lower level. That means the elections held at the lower side, the elected people come to Vidhan Sabha, then directly some elections are going to takes place for the Lok Sabha, and from the Lok Sabha some elected peoples and some other peoples are elected by the president for Rajya Sabha. So there is a level, there is a chain from Rajya Sabha to Lok Sabha, then Vidhan Sabha, and then at the district level and at the village level we had panchayats and all. So all this federal means step by step the different relations or the different concepts is called as federal system. This federation system is being adopted by Canadian Constitution. Formation of assembly. Formation of assembly, or you can say it is called constitutional assembly, constituent assembly. That means which people, how, who will going to decide the different rules and regulations which will be helpful for the complete country. That assembly, that group of people is called as constituent assembly or simply assembly. So there were many things. Indian Constitution has formed some type of relations, some type of bills were passed, and that has been started after the cabinet mission. Cabinet mission was planned in 1946, and after this Indian political leaders had accepted that we should form some organization who will going to look after that what all rules and regulations should be there, so that citizens should work properly and the government should work properly in a system. For this, they had elected some of the members, like they had provisional assemblies, and for that they had elected 292 members, in which 93 members were from the native princely states. Princely states means after the independence there were some areas which were there still having rajas and maharajas who were to have their own headed in that area. So that particular areas also had to take some members, and then after some time it has been calculated that according to the population we should take some of the members, like within 10 lakh we should have one member. Then if there is a more area in that particular, then you can elect two members. Like this it has been started, and we formed a particular committee. Now the demand of this Constituent Assembly resulted to give Swaraj Bill. This was formed by, or this was passed by Lokmanya Tilak, Bal Gangadhar Lokmanya Tilak ji, and as per this particular bill, we assembled our own, we wanted to assemble our own constitution. In this Constituent Assembly, this particular assembly was not like that we have to elect someone, but there were different political parties, and from each political party some of the members were chosen to form this Constituent Assembly, so that every region and every religion and every person, every type of a group of person should have their own rules and regulation, and that will be combined in one constitution. There were some people who were very prominent leader at that time, like Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Maulana Abdul Kalam, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, Sardar Baldev Singh, and all. There was also a community called Anglo-Indian Community, which was headed by Frank Anthony, and there was also another community which is called Parsi Community, was also headed by H.P. Modi, and two women representatives was also elected or proposed. One was Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit and another one was Sarojini Naidu. And this community had, this assembly had a constitutional advisor. Different advices was being taken by B.N. Rao. Particularly, this constitution cannot be made in one day. So different meetings were held at different places, and about 166 meetings held. And after the time of 2 years, 11 months, 18 days of particular thing, we announced, that means the assembly announced on 26 November 1949 that all the constitution has been formed, and then it has been applied on 26 January 1950. Okay, so further we are going to talk in the next